Hello, hello, hello. Some music in the background. Let's put this window here. Yeah, it seems okay. There is something weird going on. Windows that are accidentally perfectly aligned. Right. And I was still going to do something. Before we start. Title that I think sounds. Oh, we're already. Let's just take the one that it wanted to play just a minute ago. There we go. Okay, what I wanted to show today is changed the lighting and the music. Let's do something like that. And then we need to go up the stairs. What stairs? These stairs. I should add stairs. And then we're going to follow the green carpet. Which I'm not using the rocket because it changes here. Short term. And then we're flying that away. Following the line. Then you know we have those markers. you always think that those farms are really, really, really close to each other, but then when you're flying, there's actually quite a bit of space in between. Oh yeah. Will I be able to land on the roof? No, of course not. The whole story, everything, starts with I wanted to make a Froglight. So I came here, I found this spot, found a tutorial for a farm. I'm not sure where it came from, but found it online somewhere. Then the AFK spot is all the way up. Nothing special. They'll start spawning when we're there. Just a few. Just a few. Just a few. Just a few. Okay, so this is a little box where you can go stand, and then the magma cubes will spawn, and I will go down. You can see that happening. They spawn and they walk into the middle, where the golems hack the cubes. Oh, we actually got hurt. Oh. Now they're coming to me. And then, you know, there's a minecart running below that just picks them up. I've organized the chests so that it's and then I come here with chocolate boxes and we just put chocolate boxes to this pillar that has the ladder, and then we take the magnet tree lights, bring 4 chocolate boxes. We're good. But for this farm, you need frogs. Preferably all 3 types. You know, the warm, the cold, and the medium frogs. And then once we had them, I decided that, you know, let's make a ghost tier farm, and it also gives us gunpowder, and this is just easy. I'm not sure where the I think there is an AFK spot. Yeah, there is an AFK spot as well. So you go there, stand there, and in no time, just. But why we're here is because there is a portal, and if we go through the portal. So that I don't have to go to spectator for a second. This spot is chosen for a reason. I'm in the savannah right now, but this is snowy slopes, and this is plain. But it's okay if you have some tadpoles and you want to breed them. But you need slime. There happens to be an item. Well, a drop. Because this is a 2-chunk slime farm. And the stairs are still here. No, they're not. This is a slime farm in 2 chunks. And those are all the same. Yeah. So the idea is then slime spawn here and they get picked up here, and then when they're picked up, it goes into storage down here, and we almost have a barrel. It's too slow. Right? I need to look into what do we exactly need for a slime farm to properly work, and I need to make the perfect AFK spot. Because these are 2 slime chunks, but it's not happening. Or it's not happening as good as I want it to happen. But while I was taking this out, you know, and putting the stone wall around it, making the platforms and all things, I noticed that there was a body of water. It was a cave, and part of it was underwater, and part of it was not. And I noticed that there were glow squid in the water. Now that is interesting. And so what I did was I went into the water, and there were some caves, and I just went in and jumped them, and then at a certain moment I thought I should make this a farm, because they're spawning way too good. This is perfect. I need to make it a farm, and then we'll get glow squid. Are we getting glow squid? Well, earlier today this was empty. I've been here for about 10 minutes. Earlier today to have it look. But I mean, you can see it happening. Come on, guys, show us. It's curious that it happens so much. They're attacking so much, and still they're not doing it. Yep. So I'm not sure how it works that they decide to go. But this went from 36 to 50. There's already half a barrel here, and I already took. Easy farm to build. Just, you know, how wide is it? Well, it's 2 water streams and a hopper line wide. How deep is it? How far is it? I would say about 25 or maybe 30, because the torches are about every 5, so that's 25, 30 blocks. How deep is it? 40? there is no reason for all these numbers except for the wind, because you want the water to flow to the exact right spot. But other than that, there is no reason for any of these numbers. I just started digging. That's what it happened to me. So, how does it go? Well, we can go in. There's a blue squid over here. And then there's axolotls. We're not going there. Can we get them to come to here? Hey. Not as much as I hoped. I hoped this would be faster, but you know, they're taking their time. And then the side. Same is on this side. And then there's also a little doorway here to go from one side to the other. Actually all. I should fix the ceiling. Maybe make a wall on that side or something. But it works. So if you need a growing farm, you know, quick and easy. Well, quick and easy farm. Just underground. So they can, the axolotls can go from one side to the other via the little door, or they can, you know, I would say go over the hoppers, but they can jump the hoppers. So, to AFK, you just stand here, you know, do something else, and suddenly you have a full barrel of glowing. Raving energy. Yeah, that's it. That's the glowing farm. So this region has a little bit, I have an AFK spot over here, and this kind of works. I've put a fake player here before, and just, you know, let it run overnight. But you would think overnight, AFKing a slime farm, you need to have more than a shulker of slime balls. And that's not the case, right? So I need to have a little look at it. You know, what is the perfect AFK spot for a slime farm? And then just make it get over with it, because yeah, we've been here for a while. There is no slime ball extra. So that's a little bit crazy. Anyway. Everything seems to be over there. Desert village. This is just going around the room. This is the room where the frogs are. And then I made a door. Because obviously when you're building you need wood and water, because there's water ocean over there. Then I had a little tree farm, and yeah, it was nice. Took the frogs. Chickens. Of course, one more. And then yeah, put them in the farm, and then I came to get boxes of Froglight. That's easy as well. Is that the spot we went to? So. Oh, wait a minute. Am I flying in the correct? Yeah, I'm flying to the It's not correct. Okay, let's go there. 900 meters, okay. I wasn't very far off. Go. Ah! Down. Sugar plum. Breakdown. I'm not in where do we want to go? I have I was working in I was working in a trial chamber. You know, just well, removing the trial chambers actually. This was one. And then I started in another one, which I'm still working at. That's why I have a box of sand. But let's see, what else can we have a look at? Glowing wasn't even in here just yet. let's put a little thingy in front. We've been at the flower farm. We've been at the tree farm. We've been at the mud farm. We've been at the new bee. You know what? The bee nest farm. That's a good idea. That's actually close by. It's, well, it's roughly in that line. So when the bee nest came out, naturally there is a point when I want to have bee nests because I want to have, you know, honey. What? Why are you on the ground? I'm going to guess it's because there was a bee not in the no! Oh, dang it! That's exactly why it was there. And now I let the bee go out. So what do? You do this, then the bee can't go out. Now he's on the flower. Go back in. Go back in, please. Yep, went in. That. Let's have a look. 1 bee. That's not a good result. Let's doesn't seem to matter whether they're above or below. So what I did is I made a bee nest farm over here and just it doesn't show in the numbers. Does it show in F3? Where would it show? I'm not seeing anything that no. It's not showing. Honey level is 0. Okay. So what happens is because the tree grows and there is a flower nearby. I'm going to guess it's that one. Then a bee nest can grow on the while the tree grows. Three bees. And so you plant birch, and because birch is the easy. You know, you can do this with 2 trees. It can be oak or birch. Birch is the easy one because it grows straight up. It goes straight up. You can always harvest it without placing a block. While oak has the big variant, which is nice if you want to have a big tree somewhere. But if you just need the bee nest, well, you don't want a complex tree. You want a nice little straight tree that is never weird, that you can chop from the ground, and, you know, an easy one. So, yeah, birch. And then, this building is because we have bees here, and they go in, and there's some over there. And then in some of them we have shears, and in some of the hoppers we have glass bottles. And then what happens? They go into a dispenser, and either they pick up honey, in this case, or they you get a honeycomb, which is the case here. That then comes over there and goes into these chests, where most of them have already picked out one of the items to leave one item in. Actually, we took out all the bottles like quite a while ago. Okay, but that gave us the opportunity to make a cellar down here. What's in all these chests? Birch logs, birch saplings, sticks, birch leaves, nothing. But then, bone meal. Almost filled completely up, so we need to do something here. Beetroot, carrots, potato, cactus. What am I missing? Yeah, beetroot seeds. That's from farms around here. Dried kelp. Dried kelp. And then we have bone meal, or bone meal. And then we have kelp. Now, there is a big kelp farm right next to this building. Actually, let's look at it from here. So this is a big kelp farm. This is the building we're in now with the bees. This is the bee nest farm. I have some villagers here. These are sugarcane farms. And then if we have a little look further, this is a giant cactus farm. I know I also have a giant cactus farm in the flower forest. Actually, I first came here to make an iron farm because the mushroom island is close by, so I thought I needed an iron farm, not at home, just short, close by. So I wanted to make this here, but you know, an iron farm needs villagers, so I made a villager farm. And then I said, well, then we can do a bee nest farm, and if we can do that, we can make a building for I'm not sure what was first, but anyway, then the idea came that this could be a kelp farm with a walkway in between. That's nice, you know, a little farm here and then a bigger part over there. This is bamboo, big automated bamboo farm. This is was going to be a giant furnace array. I didn't finish it. So this is a work in progress. And the idea is we fuel it with the bamboo, and then you can smelt whatever you want to smelt. This was a little flower farm, but I converted it to the nether farm. It's not they're not flowers, but you know, the nether version. I collected all the cats and was breeding them in here, but they need to go to the zoo. The zoo didn't exist back then, so that's why they are here. But I have all the cats in here. This is the farm where we get the potato, the carrot, and the beetroot. And then this is a little house where I have chickens. I should do something else. Because I have all the eggs that I ever might want to have. And I don't need chicken meat. And then I built a new villager breeder over here that I've heard is going to break somewhere in the future. But then, let's go have a little look. So what happens? Kelp comes in. But if these chests are full, then the kelp goes here, and it gets converted to bone meal. If these chests are all full, the kelp is melted into dried kelp. I'm actually not sure how it will. Still okay, but could be added on to. But then there is a door. And another door. And 2 chests. And stairs going up. What is going on? Well, this is the bee house. And so there are bees in these bee nests. And then if you take a flower, you can come in, lower the blocks, and then they fly out. You can breed them. The little ones can go through the slabs to the other side where there are flowers. But then when they grow up, they can't go back and they go into the hives. Where they can't get out because there are trapdoors. This way we get hives with bees. And you know they're all full when there's a bee here that doesn't go in. And we can show. Here, green. Read them. And then you come to this side. Interested in mead, so we do that. We put the blocks back, and then you wait. It's 9:04, so soon they'll go in. Yep, there we go. Little one going in between the slabs very slowly. Come on, go in. Bees work. So now they want to go to the flowers, but they can't because bees don't fit in between slabs. The little one, you can see it right here in front of me, the little one should try to and should succeed. Come on. It's not happening. It's already 10, 10, 10. Yeah, flies all the way up, flies to the other side. Everyone goes in, and somehow we had a bee, a spot for a bee. So now all the bees are in everywhere. There's no bees flying around. So that's why the doors are there, so that they can't just fly in and out. And that's why we have double doors here. To keep the bees in there. Let's have a sleep. I'm not sure how many years the roof is open, or just not finished. But the roof isn't finished. I know that. And you see, you can walk in between, and you can see the kelp growing. It's fully automated. You can see the bamboo, and this farm is not good. Yeah, it's completely not good. So I'm not sure, I need to do something. I need to do something with that. Oh, I have flowers. Well, you know, let's go stock up. Right, let's go see his remains. Let's stock up. I was going to build a building around the iron farm, but not just yet. Hold on. Are the flowers here? Yes. Let's just do that. So this is where the iron farm comes out. I've recently been for iron. But I should AFK a little bit here. And I have a good AFK spot. Let's put the flowers back in the chest and then we'll go to the AFK spot. Because the AFK spot is... I really like it. And you've seen it. You're not sorry. Always close the doors. Even though, you know, the bees are in there. So, let's go out. Let's go upstairs. And there is a little doorway here with ladders and then a stair. And you can already, you know where this is going. In a tower all above everything, but from here we can, you know, look around. You can AFK, you can sleep, you can go on top of the roof. This is when I come here flying, I land on the roof and then go to the AFK spot. There's often a guy just hanging there and doesn't up finally, yeah. But yeah. And then I did some effort in making that into a better garden. It's good, it's good. But I stopped around here and did a little bit in the walkway, but it's a lot of effort and I just need to continue. You know, the advantage of this tower is you can be here, you have a roof, you have a bed, nothing can reach you because high up, ladders. It's a tower, so you can fly from far away and just land on the roof, and you can fly out very easily. And you see, I made this into a little garden, with, you know, a tree and some high grass and some stuff. Here, this is where we have chickens. But you can't actually see them, they're on the top. Can we see the chickens? See the chickens, they're here, behind the wall. And then we get eggs. Made a little bridge. I made another little bridge that you can have a look at the turtle swimming here. I decided that this little lake needed some, you know, life, and I was breeding some turtles here. A few, they can swim out to the sea, they're just not doing it. I think some of them are. Maybe they are. This is the cactus farm. How? There was a reason why there are some in the chest and there are some at the other building. I'm thinking probably... Oh yeah. It's simply a hopper here that picks them up. Or not. Doesn't pick them up, they go there. And that goes into a little canal over to sorry, not a canal going over there, and that building you move slowly into. We can't actually see. This is beetroot. We can't see what this is. These are carrots, there's orange, and it's not. That all flows in underground channels over to the building. The room under the honey farm. And so whenever I need anything like that, I just come here. But this too is a good chance for some renewed storage, because we can do with some shotgun loaders. Let's go back to the mushroom base. Yeah, we've had lightning. But there's two holes in the big carrot, potato, beetroot farm. Also not very good, but but yeah. How much do we need? Just a little bit. There is also a chest down there. Yeah, I came here with all this stuff. You know, the deep slate and gravel is easy. These I didn't have, so that's easy. They all go into the big storage. These are easy. That's not full. Probably, I'm not sure. I'm emptying a second trial chamber. Maybe it gets full. But okay. Ores are easy as well. Arrows, rotten flesh. Not too bad. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all sorts of copper. And some more, because overflow. Lots of bows. Because there are... what are they called? Bogged. Yeah, bogged. And what you can do is leave open a little hole and you can chop them. And if you chop them by hand, they give you a bow often. Not always. Some random stuff. Potions. Now, this is interesting. We can put it in the potions room. So that would be a good one. More potions, yeah. Let's actually do this. And then what's this? More potions. More potions. This is all the loot that you get at the end of the spawner. Bread, potatoes, cooked chicken, steak. Not these. Not feathers, I think. Must have been something that was on a chicken, because we also have 2 chicken. Carrot, because I'm not sure. Heads, because I chopped them. Yeah, some of them are not from... I got weaving a few times while, you know, being active. And then spider webs spawn and get straight. Creator. A heavy core. A potion. And a honey bottle. Some more stuff. Some more stuff. Is this one full? No, it's not full. I have 1 box and it's not completely full. That's sad. But I think I put some through the sorting system. They are in here. But this isn't completely organized. So a bit of a chaos. Let's see, can we quickly find one stack? See, like this box is purple because it's purple dye, purple flowers, purple items. Yeah, hasn't been done yet. Thought I had more. I think 6, and then it's gonna have to be it. Which means still not full. Okay, let's bring the potions into the potion room. But where do we put random potions? Let's put them here. You know, we can. I'm gonna come and have a look and see what it exactly is and where to store it, because yeah, I'm not entirely happy with it like this. Maybe maybe we build a storage room up here for potions, so we can store them all. Because these are from bartering. I think it's 5. These are from bartering. These are from probably from the witch farm. So yeah, it would be good if we had proper storage for potions, because this room is, if you want to make a few potions, and has enough storage to just put some stuff in here, but yeah. Now I'm wondering, where do you get the potion? The poison potions. That is the last item from trial spawner. But it must be from one of those bogged ones. Let's get rid of the egg. Yeah, I still have this open here from when I went, you know, bartering the last time. It's water bottles and then the 2 orange. There's no red, so the red comes from the witch farm. Yeah. So what are we going to do? Here. What are we going to do? We can go to the zoo. Yeah. Sure. Let's go upstairs. Do I have a better way to go to the zoo? I think so. So generally, when you go to the zoo, you fly over to the that area. I think, was it 114 or 115? 115 probably. And then you don't need to reach it. You just fly over there. Because yeah, we crossed the wall. So you know, we have to make a tunnel or a bridge from here zoo is actually over. About 900 meters. Are we high enough? Maybe. I don't think so. There's still a mountain range in between. Yeah. You can fly around this part of it. There's still a huge mountain range in between. But we can see the flowers, or I mean the jungle trees. There is some work to be done here. Because I was breeding donkeys, we can continue doing that. But I need to be remembered what to do. Aha, carrots. Okay. And sugar and saddles. And it's 8:22. That's a good point. And then let's have a look. Do I still have the little papers? Let's have a little look. This is not it. That's not it. This is not it. So it must be this paper. And this is for the horses. I'm going to take a new paper. We're going to do this. New. Paper? What are you talking about? Paper. A post-it note. So that I can write down all the numbers. Should I use... Let's use this one. Okay. So we have 2 lines of donkeys. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. And there's a little bed here. So we need to write down the 2 numbers for each of the animals, so that we can breed the 2 best. And then we have 3. And from those 3 we breed the 2 best. And again and again and again and again. So let's go to the first one. Okay. I sit on it and I say it's 1, 4, 6, 5 and 1, 7, 5, 5. Then I take the second one. 1, 4, 4, 8, 5. 1, 9, 7, 7. Number make sausages. 2090. 4052. Oh, I don't have to go and sit on it. 1581. Okay, that's better. 13881. 1659. 14303. 2089. 14352. 1649. Okay. 7244 5854 B 7202 5324 C 7628 5543 D 7428 5638 7622 5899 F 7434 5726 7982 5529. Good. Do best. So for here it's A and E. For the other row it was A and B. Which means we've reached probably the top of what we could get, but not on these. So this one. We leave one. This is 5899, yes. And that is 5854, yes. stats on this. Oh. Seven, 3, 8, 3, 5, 7, 0, 6. He's going to go to the corner. Then we do the same here. Grab this one. There. Grab this one. Grab this one. Grab this one. Beachfront celebration. That's written wrong. 1448 5 and 14465. It's just an unfortunate accident. That's all that happens. One, 4, 5, 5, 6. Yep. 5, 5. Hold on. Hope you are better. 1, 4, 3, 4. That's a bad jump. Let's stand here for a minute. I'm going to look up what the numbers are. Donkey. Horses. Okay. A horse's movement speed ranges from 0.1125 to 0.3375 in internal units, with an average of 0.225. The player's normal walking speed is 0.1. We can't use those numbers. The best horse's maximum speed is 1457. We just had 14556. So it's almost at the maximum. This is a good donkey. And then jump. So the highest is 59197. And we have two that jump 9-1. We have two that jump 5-8-9. I have one that jumps 5-8-9. it's time to start breeding the two lines together. Yep. So top for this statistic would be 1457. And the top for this would be 5919. We can't see the 7. And then we go sleep. Oh yeah, we need to little one. Has grown up. Actually, I shouldn't. Yay! Already likes me. 1556. I mean, we can get 1457 is here. This one is the and also look at that, almost two lines of yeah, you're good. Over here, this is 5899. They switched position. $5706. Yeah, not good, not good. So let's take the saddle because we can keep the saddle for the best one, which is 8. Which is this one. 5899. So 5919 is the maximum. So we are 0.02 below. It's 20 centimeters. So we have a little pen over here. So let's grab this donkey. Or rather, wait. I mean, you can jump over. This is dismount. 8. Okay, that's 1. And then we go grab the other one. This is bad. It's super fast, but just can't even jump out of the pen. Okay, so the two of you, and Let's make it a baby. Let's go. There's a little one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11830. And 3389. How are we solving this now? One needs to breed with a higher jumper. We need to have a new little one. Yeah, we need to get it up higher. So we need to get a new little one here, and then we can breed one with the highest jumper and one with the faster to get both numbers up a little bit. But what do I choose? I'll choose the lowest number to breed with the highest number. So if the other one is slower, I'll breed that with the faster donkey. But then I need to do the other one with the jumper. Yeah. Okay, so you need to be... Yay! I already wrote down. So then we have to wait. Now, a good pastime around here, if you have to wait, oh yeah, I already moved some of the skeleton horses to here. For now. This is where the heads go. And I have some more stuff. Yeah, this is all good. A good pastime is to get sugarcane. Because you saw we use a lot of sugar. Yeah. Foxes and their noises at night. Oh, it's okay. Oh, these barrels have to go. Okay, we have enough for a while. After this. I have two. Yeah, I have two foxes somewhere in the neighborhood. They need to go into an enclosure someday. Yeah, the sugarcane is only there because we need them for the breeding. I was running out of sugar way too fast, too many times. And then I said, I'm just going to farm it here. Sometimes things are simple. Alright, let's have a look. So I took the two best from there. So I should not be reading there anymore. Let's grab some stuff. Let's see. Can we already breed again? Or is it too soon? This is the jumper. This is the quicker. So let's breed the last two if we can. We can. We have to wait. I think it's every 10 minutes. So just a little bit. Oh, I've completely forgot to choose the correct scene. I've only been streaming 10 years. It's okay. I'll learn one day. Cut it out! Let's make a little one. Grab it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll write down what we have. Being 11104, it's worse. 3377 is worse. It's worse in both stats. But we need it, so... Oh, I know why I can't breed it. Dang it. And I might sit on you as well. Yep, there we go. Well, in that case, let's just try these two together and see what we get. So it's 11035 3323. It's worse in all three stats. I mean, let's move it to the corner already. Oh. It wants to be with the other ones. We're going to make sausages from it, but, you know. I can't have the little one being there, the lead stretched to the maximum, and it with its head to the... I mean... See, it's okay now. But I'm gonna make sausages. So, how about... Where were we with the horses, actually? So we had 14304, 5822, 5819, 14506. Ah, yeah. And then we had 5776, 14518. But the ideal horse doesn't just have the perfect stats. It also looks the best. So now we need to have the best horse and then breed it with the correct other horse so that it looks the best. There's still a little bit of work. But then I need to write down all the stats for the horses. look at them, decide who to breed. I've been breeding the horses, and then, you know, there's a moment when you reach the no, there's a while when it's easy. There's a while when it's easy. It's easy when you get two, you know, simple bad horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You get two bad horses. You know, they don't run fast. They don't jump high. And you start breeding for the best statistics. But then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, Y. But then the stats go up and you reach the maximum. And I've never done this before. I don't know when to stop and when to keep trying. You know, we have a donkey that jumps 14556, right? The maximum is 14570. I'm off 14. Those are millimeters, I think, or meters. Blocks. Let's have a look. Meter per second. So those are millimeters per second. Do I need the 14 millimeters per second? Or should I say it's 14? This is good enough. So this one is 14304 and 5834. This one is 13557 and 5822. D 13366 5819 14506 5658 14447 5496 and then there's one here 14518 5776. So the fastest are G and E, and the highest jumpers 58, 58, 58 are B and C. But it's centimeters. We can breed them. We can breed B and C, and we can breed G and E, and see what we get. Okay, so let's do this. G and E. Ah! And then E is this one. And we get this out. Come on. Back. Come on. Put it here. And then B and C. Hold on. You need to go in. And then B and C. In. Hey, number one. All right, what are your statistics? 1 3 1 3 7 1 5 5 7 6 8. This should have been a higher jumper. Okay, no sugar for you. What are your stats? 1 4 3 1 4 3 2 9. It should have been 1 4 5. And 5 7 7 6. Nine. Yeah. Jumps better than the parrots, but is slower. While I bred them for the speed. And that is a difficulty as well, because it's a little bit slower than the parrots, but it's a better jumper. So together, the statistics are... It's 3 millimeters. It's not better. It's not better. No sugar. No, no. Oh, it's dark outside. This is a difficult part on the breeding of these animals. And as long as you're doing it with animals that are, you know, bad, it's okay. You're going on. 1 4 5 5 6. Right? That's the first one. Do you think? No, 7 6 2 2 is the first one. And then it's 5 8 9 9. And then the second is 1 4 5 5 6. 1 4 3 4. That's really bad. 1 1 8 3 8. 3 3 8 9. 1104 3377 and then E 11035 3323. Both stats are worse for E than for D, so this is an easy decision. Come on. I shouldn't spend any time. But I do want to... What? Now I have 4. Who do I breed with who? You know what? A and C and B and D. So we'll A and C. One 062. Oh my. Six 2 5 and stand still. 2 5 1 5. Yeah, it's both worse. 9 8 1 5. 5 8 9 5 8 5 8. So it's a pretty good jumper, but its speed is terrible. So I should now do F and B. And then this one is better in speed, but that worse in... This is stupid. At least for F, at least one statistic went up. For G, they're both worse. So what we need now is 2 I need one that is fast but not a high jumper, that is not B. So I'll take C and we'll do A and C together again, in hopes of getting one that is a little bit faster. Or, you know, at least 10 meters per second. And not 9 like F. if the donkey is in both statistics worse than the parent, it's a bad one. It's bad. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream for today. I am I was going to show the glowing farm because somebody, two hermits were talking about glowing, or at least one hermit was talking about glowing and the fact that they didn't have very many. And I have a farm that's actually pretty good. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Other than that, what do we want to see? Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm going to go back to the trial chambers with the horse breeding stuff in my inventory. That's not good. Yeah, this is better. Let's walk out through the back. While we're here, I mean, I have all the llamas, right? The white ones, and the gray ones, and the cream ones, and the brown ones. And you can't see it in here, but these are gray, these are white. You see, it's white with a little bit of gray on the bottom, and these are gray on top as well. Yeah, it's a little difference. Yeah, I haven't been through here in a while. There is a camel. I should feed the pandas. That should be more than enough. That maybe through the back. The back is not reachable. Like, you can't get to the back. Or Okay, there should be a bed here. Yep. Anyway. I can put them in here. That's gonna be it for this stream. I'm going to go back to my trial chamber. Trial chamber number 2. And wait a minute, what's in the chests? Sand? I should take those. And I should come to remove the torches. Because except for the torches, this is actually, and the chests, this is a pretty good section. Yeah, we can have some bone meal over here, and then maybe a little bit over here. Yeah. Oh, I know why the sand was there. Changed plans? Okay. Here and there I've done, you know, the landscaping. Here and there I've not done the landscaping. You know, here there it's okay. There it's not okay. But meanwhile, a little bit of it is okay. Yeah, this is empty with lots of torches. So yeah, Rico has some work to do. Then the road is good. It's good on this side. We have an empty spot. A camel. Oh. How did you walk all the way here? Yeah, that's where you have to go, over there. No? I should have, when I brought them here, I should have immediately put the fence up higher. Because now there's one here, there's one behind the pandas. They're also, they're walkers. I think I can lead them, but we must at the same. How did these two get in here? Anyway, we have a little bit of work to do, and I want to make an enclosure for the oh yeah, camels. Of course. The chicken runs in. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. Let me switch to the outro. There we go. All the songs we played. This didn't don't know how this song is made, by the